What's up, guys? This is Justin with Go Crazy Card Collecting. I wanted to show you guys a set that I received from my mom gave it to me, but it was from someone else in the family. So a lot of you may not know my collecting journey. I was several years ago, I was sparked back into this crazy hobby, this awesome hobby, by my mom giving me a binder of her childhood from the 60s. And so she told me, she said, I have another binder at home, and I was real excited about it. It didn't end up being the same type of thing. It was from someone else in her family, and she said they were cards that tell a story. Cards that tell a story, and I have no idea what that means. And she just kept saying they tell a story. And so I went, next time I visited, we found this binder. She didn't know exactly where it was. We searched through her closet and we found it, and they're cool. I love them. They're from 1983. They're from the Authentic Sports Autograph Incorporated. And I did a little research on this company, and in the early 80s, this company had gotten rights to distribute cards of Major League Baseball players, but what they ended up deciding to do was to do retired Hall of Famers. And so in 82, they came out with a Mickey Mantle set. That it was a 72 card Mickey Mantle set. And what's crazy is I did the research on this, and you could get just the set with 72 cards with no autograph for $12.95 or 12 something. And then if you wanted the autograph, the Mantle autograph with it, with a certification, it would be $24. So, twice as much, but it was still 24 bucks. And those cards are going for quite a bit right now. So, anyway, they had a lot of success off of that set in 1982, the ASA. And so in 83, they decided to put out more sets. And these sets came with, I'm not sure if they officially came with autograph cards in every set, or if there were some sets that had autograph cards and some sets that didn't. These were in sets, they were numbered to 2,000, the sets were, and there were 11 players in this set that ASA did. And so this binder happened to have all 11 players in it, and there's 12 cards from each player. And what my mom meant when she said, excuse me, is that they tell a story. They tell a story is that on the back of these cards is the story of each player, and it's really, really cool. I'll show you. These are the Hank Aaron. This is the Hank Aaron cards. These aren't like I said, they were numbered to 2,000. There were 2,000 sets. You can buy them on eBay. You could probably get the full 12 card Hank Aaron story for about 25 bucks. But there are 11 of them, so that would still get kind of pricey if you wanted to get all of them. There's the first card of Hank Aaron. And I know in the Mantle set, I had read that they used some photos that were not used for anything else. And so it had some unique photos. I don't know if they did that with these other sets. But this is the Hank Aaron. There's Shane Dienst. Mantle. Aaron. Some really cool images on these. But what she meant is, and I have not taken these out of these pages. These are the pages that my mom had given them to me in. Is that it tells a story. It's the Hank Aaron story, an exclusive offering from Authentic Sports Autographs Incorporated. And it gives his height, weight, and all that stuff, and then it tells his story through these cards, through these 12 cards. And then it goes on. Now, like I was saying, I haven't taken these out, so these are actually, he put them in the number that they have on the card. And so when you actually turn it over, then it goes backwards. And so, kind of rough. Not rough. I don't know why I said it's kind of rough. I'll be honest with you, Billy Ballgame just sent me a text and it distracted me. But anyway, it tells a story. This is the Warren Spahn one. Very cool. Here are the rest of his 12 cards. Very, very cool. Juan Marichal. It's the beginning of his story. Goes through. It's him and Willie Mays. Those are his 12 cards. There's Bob Feller's one of them. Like I said, it's got the story of all of these guys. These are in really good condition. There's some, I think I just showed you, there's some, like that one has a little bit of paper loss, but most of them are in very nice condition. Very cool. Once you get through Bob Feller, you get down to Johnny Mize. A lot of them are horizontal cards. There's, you get to Willie Mays. Just like it says, 1951 rookies at the World Series, Mickey Mantle and Willie. Very cool. Here are the rest of Willie's. There's him and Roberto Clemente. Him with the Mets. Mets again. Oh, there's 1953 Army induction. These are awesome cards. They're not vintage cards, but they have vintage subjects. Brooks Robinson. Very cool. The rest of his cards go to Frank Robinson. Last 8 of his cards. Very, very cool. There he is as a manager. And it goes to Joe DiMaggio. Here are his cards. I love that image right there. The Old Timers Day. There those are. Duke Snider. And Yogi Berra. So anyway, I just thought that was a really cool set. A lot of you guys might have these. I know that I talked to some guys the other night and they had never even heard of these or seen these. And so I thought I would show them to you, tell you a little bit about them. Like I said, they were limited to 2,000 of these for each player. And you could buy them in a little 12-card set and they would ship them to you. And I guess he bought every one of them. And so very, very cool. I'm glad to have them. They're 41 years old. And so they're still pretty old cards and pretty cool subject matter. And I just like having the stories and going through and reading them. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed those cards. Anyway, go crazy card collecting. Have a good one. Be safe.